Welcome, guys. This is my DINAR recaps update because the time is now. I believe the time is now. God's been saying the time is now. I think it's actually now. And shout out to all the people that did ninja appointments today. I'm going to shout out to my ninja, amazing ninja people. Michael, Notoriangelo, Rachel, or Rochelle, Freet, Cynthia White, Tanya Diorio, and Heidi. Amazing talking to you yesterday. Let's see, hold on. Nancy Smurs, thank you so much. I appreciated our talk. Kimberly Steer, I appreciated our talk. You rockin' girl. Sharon, awesome talking to you. That was a beautiful conversation. Nina, Edward R, Kay Price, amazing conversations, guys. I really appreciate you. And on Monday, oh my gosh, let me say thanks to Linda Martin, Kenneth Hodge, Jimmy Sutherland, Mandy Peterson, Angela Parker, Linda T, Tanya Diorio, again, Judy Cruz, Deborah McKenna, Harriet, guys, all of you, all of my calls. I love meeting y'all. I love meeting my subscribers. So thank you. There's more to come tomorrow, but I just wanted to shout you guys out. And also, if you're looking for something, I always talk about my products. This is Lunarich X. These are capsules. They were for immune support. It's something good you might want to have in your arsenal if you don't have anything like this. It's called immune support. And it is, let's see what it says in here. 120 capsules, dietary supplement, epigenetic superfood. This is immune support. The first epigenetic superfood. Give your cells optimal health with Lunasin, a soy peptide that works at the epigenetic level, supports healthy cholesterol levels and inflammatory response related to exercise and activity. Most bioavailable form of Lunasin for maximum absorption, available exclusively from Relive. Antioxidants benefits support immunity and promotes better health at any age. Suggested use, takes 1 capsule up to 5 times per day. Again, 120 capsules. This is the best value you can get. If you want to check it out, I'll put my link to my site below. I'm all about superfoods, right? Epigenetic superfoods. So God bless, and I hope you like that. So let's get on to the intel. 2 minutes in, not too bad. How do you like my lights? I put on my light today so you could see it, and I just wanted to thank everybody. Man, what a blessed day talking to you all. I just love you all. Thank you. So let me get to the intel. Some highlights, not verbatim. This is Mark Z from his evening news last night. It said, I feel like a ping pong ball today. We are hearing all kinds of stuff from banks all around the world. I cannot tell you how many folks today in our contacts received calls saying, hey, you can exchange dong. The Vietnamese dong just showed up on the exchange rate at blank. Then 10 minutes later saying, don't go to the banks. There are reports from Colombia and Brazil, South and Central America, that they have started the process or about to start the process. We are starting to see, without a hold, rates show up on screens. The problem is sitting right in front of them at the moment the rate shows up. They are popping in and popping out. It is frustrating today for many on the banking side. They see it, then they don't see it. They see it, they don't see it. He goes, I believe they are doing a final test of the system, make sure they have everything working properly. The rate we saw pop up most commonly for the Vietnamese dong was $1.39. Amen. Anybody who else holding dong? This doesn't mean this is what the final rate will be. There is an interesting ping pong going on with the foreign currency rates right now. We are getting a lot of fantastic chatter right now, especially international paymasters, South and Central America specifically. It's exciting to see movement, but I don't know how close we are. This is Mark Z. I know the group leaders are still in meetings on logistics or final logistics, just not a firm handle on when. I have one fantastic contact in Reno, and our conversations have been anything but currency. If I try to steer it back to currency, I get steered back to family or weather, anything but currency. This gives me the gut feeling that there's an NDA involved there. That contact is very jovial right now, which is unusual. Wish I had more to share on absolute specifics, but it's pretty exciting. Iraq expects the first reading of the HCL and the budget, etc., to be on January 9th. This doesn't mean we can't go before then. The CBI has very clearly said that they can go before then, but it is a date to watch. A member asked, if the budget needs the rate, then it's logical we see the new rate before then, in his opinion. And Mark Z said, yes, Iraq could go by themselves. But I am hearing today, contacts still expected to all go at once. We do know from a DHS contact that CMKX did indeed just update their fines and penalties between Christmas and New Year's. This tells us they are prepared as well. I have not heard anything new on the PPs or farm claims yet. The member asked, seems they are still dealing with corrupt minister in Iraq, an arrest warrant issued for a member of the Integrity Commission, clean up on aisle 3. That was the question. And Mark said, yes, that would be, somebody asked, I would like to know how the exchange will work if it floats at $2. Is that $2 US for one dinar or vice versa? Thanks. And he said, yes, that would be $2 US for each dinar. Amen. How does that make you feel? I'm just saying. He said, how many baskets will there be? That's a question. Mark Z answered, I'm expecting one basket, but there are some currencies that are not ready. I've been told they will revalue and float over time. Amen. Is there a list of what's in the basket and what isn't in the basket? Member said US, UK, Kuwait, Canada. They did a list of things. People were asking about the Iranian real. Is it still in the basket? Mark says, we just don't know. If it doesn't, it will create a great opportunity for later. There are a couple currencies we don't know if they are still in the first basket. I would rule out Afghanistan and Mongolia at this time. I think they will float over time. Are we expecting notifications any time of day or night or just night? Excuse me. I need more calories. I didn't eat a lot today because of all my fasting and praying this end, guys. Amen. I believe it, thanking God that it's already here, visualizing it. The original design was somewhere between 11 p.m. and 2 a.m., etc. for the release. I do not think we are time specific anymore. It could be any time. They're hearing that it's likely Wednesday, 11 a.m. to 2. Things are going to release. Mark Z said, I think we were in a slow grind over the next few days to a week or two until we cross the finish line. Member asked, are CBDCs good or bad? Central bank digital currencies. Mark Z said, if they are not blockchain or QFS, then they are bad, in his opinion. I'm saying bad, no matter what they say. Amen? Y'all financial ninja clients know what I'm saying, right? Amen? Be smart. Be wise as a serpent, gentle as a dove. Amen? I have more experience, I think, in cryptos than maybe some other people do. Russian Federation codifies digital ruble as the official currency. Investing.com calls it a digital ruble, but it's different than that. The BRICS nations want to go asset backed, meaning you can trade it digitally, but each coin is restricted by the blockchain. They can't create more unless they add more gold, so it is digital but 100% backed by metals. We'll see. We will see. Mark Z, this is similar to what Iraq is supposed to do. Years ago, many articles about the dinar. This digital dinar would be 100% backed by commodities, predominantly gold. They will still use some bills, but that currency would reflect the digital dinar. This is what Russia has done. This is way more valuable than any fiat currency will ever be worth. Member asked, do you think BRICS is prep for a test or for the QFS? Member, we are told long ago that BRICS, this is a member, we were told long ago that BRICS' sole design was to force the adoption of a global currency reset backed by commodities and assets. And a member said, saw this on Telegram earlier. Latest estimated currency rates headline: Iraqi dinar 6 to 11, Vietnam dong 3 to 4, Indonesian rupiah 147, Venezuela bolivar $4 to $6. Hope it's true. Me too. Somebody was listening to Dave at X22. He said 2023 is going to be a year to remember. Pray so, and it is, and it's soon. Member said, I asked my teller if she was looking forward to the start of the new system. She rolled her eyes and said, yes, finally. It has taken so long and a lot of training. That's a teller. That's surprising. Member, I don't want to hear close and soon ever again. Let's go. A lot of people are excited, guys. This is the closest we've ever been, so stay positive. The best is yet to come. That's what I'm saying. Stay positive. Now, these are the big call notes that was last night, so I wanted to get to this. A U.S. Treasury contact who had strong connections said all tiers would begin receiving notifications sometime in a 30-hour window that began at noon today, January 4th, and to be finished by 6 p.m. Thursday, right? January 5th. So I'm going to say, cheers, guys. This is my pre-RV cocktail, right? I still haven't fixed my nails. Don't judge me. I'm telling you, need more calories. I need the vitamin C. I've been grateful that I've been able to stave off the whatever my husband has, and I think this is part of it. Tequila kills germs, the orange juice and lime juice. Potent cocktail of vitamin C. Tier 4B, us, the internet group, redemption and exchange appointments would immediate follow. The new UST note should be coming out the day we start the exchanges. For the last several days, the Iraqi dinar has been positioned on the bank screens as IQN-USN and was being traded internationally. Cheers. Cheers. I just got to be celebrating as if it's already happened. So this is how I do it. Amen. A bondholder paymaster said they would receive their funds on Wednesday, and those funds would be active on Thursday. Guys, oh, by the way, thank you to the person who gave me this necklace. I think it was Gaynor. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. I can't remember. I don't remember names that often. So thank you for this. I was wearing this today because I needed it. There were 5,000 U.S. banks that did not meet Basel IV compliance protocols by January 1st, so we're closing. Many of the U.S., Mexican, and Canadian banks were consolidating or closing because their services were no longer needed. Interesting. Warning from Wolverine related to the Fed coin. Warning from Wolverine. They have rolled out their new Fed coin. It is not gold or asset backed. No kidding. You will have a choice of using the digital Fed coin that has no assets to back it, or you can participate in the gold asset-backed QFS. Yeah, I know, Glenn Beck just said. Glenn Beck reveals what the Fed was up to while we weren't watching. They started their CBDC, central bank digital currency. Yes, the Fed coin is here. Now they rolled it out on Wednesday. I mean, that was the only day they could do it. You know, they've been rolling it out in New York already. They were on a 12-week trial, or that's what I've told and researched. I mean, that was the only day they could do it, you know, because they've been denying that any of this stuff was actually happening, but they could get it launched when no one was paying attention. So they rolled it out, and it is in its beta test now. Yeah, he's a little late to the draw. I've been telling you guys this. They rolled it out in New York State, and they're rolling out in Nigeria. So we'll see what happens, but keep praying that you can stay away from it. Set up an NGO appointment. I'll tell you how to legally do that for a lot cheaper than the other guy that helped create it. Like Jim Rickards, who does he get off charging you $299, and he helped create it? Really? He's going to remember problem, solution. Wicked people. This is a summary of Judy's notes. Mark Z. From the banking side, I got one great message overnight that simply said, S blank 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 has started. If my sources are correct, legislation for the Iraqi oil and gas law will complete today. Within hours of that, we go. They're saying Oki on Twitter. I know they say he's really sick. He's not communicating, but somebody is on his behalf. The dinar rate is now new. This is done. Could post now to within 24 hours. It could be a family member. Right? He's the one that's got the name associated with this. You never know. I mean, maybe it's providing a source of income for him. So don't judge, right? Bank screens are, anyways, it says later, in my honest opinion, according to sources, information, bank screens are active. We wait for the drop. Tomorrow or Wednesday, according to what sources say, we are getting sources estimating rates between $4 and $8. Iraqi citizens have been celebrating their revaluation according to domestic news announcement. Now, this is something people want to hear. NESARA GESARA was said to have started already. Many Social Security recipients have received letters. Let me know if you've received this so-called letter showing a significant increase in your checks beginning January 1st, 2023. Let me know if you've received it. Guys, if it's rolling out slowly, I don't know. You tell me. I'm looking for evidence, right? That we can feel and see and touch. Evidently, the Golden Jubilee began January 1st. It was the goal to have all currencies of the world exchanging at a 1-to-1 by March 2023. I think the dinar is going to happen sooner, and we're going to make more money. And those of you who've been on my ninja appointments, you understand that by now. A situation expected to last up to 5 years. A patriot. I just called my bank in Manitoba, Canada, and they will buy Vietnamese dong for me today at $1.39 exchange rate, and it's happening, brother. Judy note, during the 10 or so days of exchange, if you take your foreign currency to an appointment at a redemption center rather than a bank, you can obtain the special higher rates. They do not redeem Zim bonds at a bank, only at redemption centers and only during a certain period. Everybody makes their own choices. And again, your 747 flights must now be multiplied for the rate is now new. This is done, could post now to within 24 hours, will be sooner rather than later. In his honest opinion, according to sources, information, and bank screens are active. We wait for the drop. Amen, amen. Cheers. I'm celebrating tonight. Heidi, I know you said you might be gonna, let me close this down. Heidi, you said you're going to celebrate tonight. This is my margarita. I wanted to share it with you. Cheers. I loved our conversation, as well as everybody else. I had the conversations. I shouted you out. Again, Karen from California, thank you for this hat. And Cheryl Ashton from California. I forgot your present was on top of my curio cabinet and never made it under the tree. I just opened it up. Thank you for the other ornaments. Thank you for the coffee. I'm excited to have that in my coffee tomorrow and watch me shout you out tomorrow on my live. Guys, this is it. This is the time we've all been waiting for. So cheers. How are you celebrating? Comment down below. How are you going to celebrate tonight? God bless. Have a good night. Cheers. I'm celebrating. Bye.